Hello, how are you? This is Jessica TV Stories, where we read stories about love scandals, about betrayal, those who were betrayed by their partners, those who were betrayed in love, marriages. So we talk about everything, the bitterness that you have, an experience that you think it nearly break you down. So can you please inbox me, then we will read it here on Jessica TV Stories. It's time to heal. This is the channel where we share our emotions, we share our stories, we comment, we heal, we move on, we give each other advice. So if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and press the follow the notification button, so that whenever I post any new video, you will be notified. Okay, so let's go to our story for today. The story that we have today is for a man who is living in Zimbabwe. So this man said, I am very hurt. I feel like I'm betrayed. I was married to my wife for about 10 years, and we were blessed with 2 children. One child is 4 years and the other one is 9 years. So all along, I am that man who was cheating my wife. I was cheating my wife because, let me take you back, because I grew up in a family of polygamy. My father had 3 wives. So to me, having one wife was not ordinary to me. Therefore, I grew up viewing women as an object. To me, because I paid the bride price, so I viewed a woman as an object, because it looks like I bought this woman. So I never respected women. To me, a woman was an object that I bought with my own money. So to be honest, I never respected my wife. To be honest, I was someone who was very arrogant. I was someone who was very oppressive. So I wasn't respecting my wife enough. I was cheating. My wife would catch me not even once, not even twice, but so many times. But I was always defensive, telling her that you are the wife in his house, and you are the wife in this house, and you don't have any say in whatever I do. So it happened that some years recently, this was our life for the past 10 years, but recently, I think 2 years back, my wife stopped talking to me or asking me where I'm coming from. My wife stopped calling me even if I come home late. So to me, I thought maybe she was having an affair. At one time, I took phones. At one time, I took her phones, thinking that she was cheating on me, but I discovered that she was not cheating on me. Little did I know that my wife was tired and had planned a very good exit plan. But I couldn't see it. I didn't notice it. I guess I was very far away from my wife, focusing on being happy, focusing on enjoying with my girlfriends. Okay, so 2 years back, My wife was not paying attention to what I was doing. I thought maybe she has changed, or she has realized that I am the husband here and I can do whatever I want. But I didn't know that my wife has planned a very good exit plan. So we lived the normal life. I was going where I was going. No one would ask me. No one would ask me about anything. I was coming back anytime I want, because I told myself that I'm a provider. I told myself that I'm the husband. So there is a time when I had a lot of money, because I was also into gold. So there's a time when I had a lot of money, because in our mine there was a lot of gold. So at that time I managed to acquire some properties, and I was giving my wife a lot of money. One thing that I didn't realize is I wasn't checking on what my wife was doing with the money, because to me, I thought as long as you are having enough food in the house, you have a car, I am paying school fees for the kids, you are having a roof, you are having everything. So what do you want as a wife? That was my thinking. So it happened that recently, 2 months back, 3 months back, my wife asked that may I please go to see her family at the rural areas. So I didn't refuse, because she asked that she can go there and spend some time, probably 2 months or so. So that was in end of October, and she was saying that she will come back early January. So I agreed. To me, I thought this is the time for me to be happy. This is the time for me to come back at home anytime, because I don't have kids, they've gone home, and there is no wife that can make me feel guilty. So I was very happy. I gave her a lot of money. I gave her so that she can go and buy food and groceries. I was so happy, because finally I was going to be free, and then I will see her in January when she comes back. While it's December for Christmas, I will be happy. So she went in October, and I was left November. I was happy seeing my girlfriends, all of them spending money, enjoying. December, just like that. So one day when I was just scrolling on internet, when I was scrolling on Facebook, this end of December, when I was scrolling on Facebook, I saw my wife posting pictures. The pictures shows that she was in an area where there's snow. She was in an area where the area was very developed. Posing pictures, she was looking good, as if it's someone who is working. So all these pictures I had to check, and to me, recalling, I remember that my wife went back home, and knowing her rural areas, there are no places like that. So I thought maybe she went on holiday. I had to ask my brother-in-law that what is happening with your sister. And then he was like, what do you mean? What is happening? And then I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing the pictures. Where actually is she? The funny part is, I didn't have time. You know, when I tried to call her, I didn't have time to call her much. I was just calling her on WhatsApp, and she'd be like, the kids are fine, everything is okay. So I didn't have time to call her on phone. All these 2 months I was just communicating WhatsApp and saying, hi baby, are you okay? The kids are fine. And she responded and said, the kids are fine, everything is okay. So I didn't have time to communicate with her through the normal call. So I didn't even notice that her numbers were not going through because we were communicating on WhatsApp. I didn't ask her. I asked the brother about the pictures. And then the brother now said, what are you saying, in-law? Your wife went to Australia like in November. What? I WhatsApped her and asked my wife, where are you? You are now in Australia. You didn't tell me what's happening. From there, she never responded. So I asked her brother, and the brother said, I thought you know, because she told us that you said she should come and leave the kids. She left the kids early November. She left the kids here with the grandma, and then she went to Australia. Now she's almost 2 months. She went to Australia in November, and now it's January, to make matters worse. You know, I felt betrayed. I don't know how and when she processed all the papers. I didn't even notice it, only to find out that she went to Australia. She's even working. Now I tried to communicate with her on WhatsApp. She was not answering until one day I discovered that the number is now off WhatsApp. I asked the brother for the new number. The brother said he was not given the new number. The only person that has the new number is the mother, is the grandmother. And to be honest, with the mother, we were not in good books because of my infidelity. So we're never in good books with her mother. So I know that's where my kids are. My problem is, even if I want to go take my kids, I'm someone who is not settled. I do have money, but I'm someone who loves women a lot. I feel betrayed. If only she could have told me that she is tired and she's moving abroad, at least. But she moved abroad. She never told me. She moved abroad for 2 months now. She's living in Australia. She is working, and I thought she is in the raw areas. So that's my story. I feel betrayed. That's it. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I actually don't know what men need, because I mean, first I would like to say to that sister, you did well, because sometimes, you know, you just need to move away from someone who is very toxic. You just have to move away from someone who is very toxic, because mental health is very, very important. Mental health is something that is very, very important. And secondly, I would like to say to men, if you don't love someone, then don't keep someone. Now you feel betrayed because now she's gone. But if she was doing the same thing that you were doing to her, how were you going to feel? I don't know. What do you think in the comment section? What can you say to this brother? I know you feel betrayed, but sometimes we can say what she did at that time, it was necessary. Perhaps your marriage was now toxic. And you know, sometimes when you're having a toxic marriage, it's very difficult to raise kids in that environment. And it can also affect the kids when you are having a very toxic marriage. So sometimes I would say it's better to exit than to live in a toxic marriage. Right, tell me what you think in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload a video, you are notified. Thank you so much. This is Jessica TV Stories.